So I am here in Almere in the province of Flevoland. And yes, my first time to this province is my first time to this city. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Flevoland and then I'll come back and tell you a bit about what I'm going to do here in Almere. In a country famous for its canals and centuries-old cities, Flevoland is the Netherlands' youngest province and its boldest experiment. Once seabed, this land was reclaimed from the IJsselmeer in the mid-20th century, not by chance, but by design. It's proof of Dutch imagination made real. Every road, canal, neighborhood here was planned with purpose. Today, Flevoland stands as a living blueprint of innovation, home to vast wind farms spinning over tulip fields, geometric landscapes, and even an island shaped like a flower. Of course, it's called Tulip Island. And then there's Almere, a city born around the time I was in the 1970s and is still defining itself. Some call it soulless. Others see it as a vision of modern living. Maybe the truth lies somewhere in between. So I came here to find out for myself. Is Almere really ugly? Or is it just really misunderstood? So right now I am in the neighborhood of Europark Quartier, and it is one of the newest neighborhoods. Back down this street behind me is actually the newest neighborhood. It's called Homrocks Quartier, and what I can tell from just looking around is it is super spacious here. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see, but these are some very modern homes. And here's a park here. And the park also extends across the street. And I definitely can understand why families would move out here to this part of the country, because you get a lot of space, and I'm going to say that your euro definitely goes a bit further here than it would in, let's say, Amsterdam. See you in a bit. So I've just made it here to Almere Haven, which is considered the OG of Almere. It is a neighborhood that is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Almere, and I believe it was around the end of the 70s, early 80s when this community was being built. And as I was taking the bus from Centrum here, and I was looking out the window, the only thing I kept thinking was, wow, just all of the planning and everything that went into creating this entire city. I mean, once you get past the phenomenal part that they reclaimed this from the sea, and the fact that they were able to, start to plan, put in roads, put in homes, and all of the greenery. I mean, everywhere I look, it's just greenery. And I'll show you a 360 of where I'm sitting. But for me, this feels like a vinyl record, and Almere Poort feels more like Spotify. It's not that one is better than the other, but one definitely has more history, and sometimes history is a good thing. But with Almere, I can understand why some people would want to live here. It's very close to Amsterdam. I think it's about 30 minutes by train, and you get a little bit more for your money here. Now, living in The Hague, I will say the architecture is not of my choice, but everyone's different. So yeah, I could see why people would select this and feel at home here. Let's go and check out Centrum and see what that looks like. All right. So I'm here at Groot Market, and I'm coming here to Tante Truus. How cute is this? When you walk in, they have a guest book here for you to sign. Oh, and they have all the people that work here on the wall. How cute is that? All right, let's see what this is. So let me tell you a little bit about Tante Truus. This was a social concept restaurant that opened in 1999, and it's where people with disabilities run the front service of the restaurant, but they also make the sandwiches. And I was told that they make a phenomenal apple pie, so that's what I'm waiting on. I can tell you that this cappuccino is really, really good, so I'm looking forward to the apple pie. I'll let you know. So my apple pie has arrived. And they usually do it with almonds and powdered sugar, but I'm allergic to nuts. This was not made with any kind of nuts, so I can eat this. Nice apple pie. So I'm here in Almere Centrum, and I've had some time to walk around. And what I can tell you is, if you need a bit of retail therapy, this is the place for you. They have a lot of shops here. So for that, good. When it comes down to my overall impression of the city, would I say that Almere is the ugliest city in the Netherlands? No. And that's because I'm looking at this through American eyes. When I made it to Almere Poort, I thought it was very modern, very clean, a lot of green spaces. And then when I made it to Almere Haven, you could definitely see that it is a bit older. I went to the harbor, so it was very nice and quiet. I like the water, so that's a plus there as well. But I think I understand what people mean when they say it's soulless. I've been in the Netherlands now for 7 years, and honestly, I didn't realize that I had grown an affinity for history and Dutch architecture, but clearly I have, because after being here, there is none. And if you're into that, then I don't think this is a place that you would want to live. But if you're looking for a place that is modern, that you could stretch your Euro a little bit further, maybe get more space for yourself and your family, then this could be a place for you. If you're also looking for somewhere that's outside of Amsterdam and has great connections, this could be a place for you. But for me, finally, I would not call this the ugliest city. It is definitely different, but I think it still has some points for the fact that they did reclaim this land from the sea. So you have to say something good about that. But if you found this content helpful, please subscribe. And if you know of anyone that's moving to the Netherlands, please share this content with them so they can kind of get an idea of not only this province, but also the other provinces that I've covered in the series. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This is so much fun going around the Netherlands and just getting to see what all this country has to offer. And whatever you do, don't forget to keep enjoying the journey. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.